We've known that it exists, even though we never saw it, like the structure of the...
In the film Fantastic Voyage, the cast received an unusual directive during production. They were told to grab at Raquel Welch. This instruction quickly turned into a playful moment as the actors, caught up in the spirit of the film, focused their attention on her iconic figure. Raquel Welch, portraying the stunning Cora, became the focal point of admiration and intrigue. Her presence was not just captivating, it was essential to the film's appeal. The chemistry among the cast members, including Stephen Boyd, Edmund O'Brien, Donald Pleasence, and Arthur Kennedy, added depth to the storyline while highlighting Welch's role as a vital part of their mission. The film's premise, involving a miniaturized submarine journey through the human body, allowed for imaginative sequences where the actors interacted with Welch's character in unique ways. This playful dynamic behind the scenes contributed to the film's legacy, showcasing the blend of adventure and charm that made Fantastic Voyage a memorable experience. In the film, an award-winning scientist possesses crucial knowledge about a groundbreaking technique that allows soldiers to remain shrunken for an indefinite period. This secret is vital for military applications, and the scientist finds himself in a precarious situation behind the Iron Curtain. With the help of CIA agent Grant, portrayed by Stephen Boyd, they devise a plan for his escape. However, during the transfer, their motorcade is ambushed, leading to chaos and danger. In the midst of the attack, the scientist suffers a serious injury when he strikes his head, resulting in a blood clot forming on his brain. This unexpected turn of events sets the stage for a thrilling journey as the stakes rise and the need to save the scientist becomes urgent. The narrative unfolds with tension, revealing the complexities of espionage and the race against time to use the scientist's knowledge before it is too late. The film combines elements of science fiction with action, showcasing the lengths to which individuals will go to protect vital information and lives.
Any problems, Dr. Sawyer?
No, sir. We're holding them at 28 degrees centigrade.
How do we stand?
The story unfolds with CIA agent Grant receiving a critical mission. He is tasked with accompanying a team of scientists who will undergo a groundbreaking procedure. They are miniaturized and injected into the body of a man who has suffered a severe medical emergency. Their goal is to reach the brain within 1 hour, remove a dangerous clot, and escape before the effects of the miniaturization wear off. This high-stakes journey through the human body presents unique challenges and thrilling visuals, showcasing the wonders of science and the fragility of life. The film's original concept was intriguing enough to catch the attention of 20th Century Fox, which announced plans to make it the most expensive science fiction film ever produced. Richard Fleischer was chosen to direct, while Saul David took on the role of producer. The production team aimed to create a visually stunning experience that would captivate audiences and push the boundaries of special effects at the time. The combination of a compelling narrative and ambitious filmmaking made Fantastic Voyage a notable entry in the science fiction genre, highlighting both the potential and peril of scientific advancements. Richard Fleischer had a unique background that made him particularly suited for directing the movie Fantastic Voyage. He studied medicine and human anatomy in college, which gave him a deep understanding of the human body and its complexities. This knowledge was crucial for a film that revolves around a journey inside a human being. The scientific concepts and visual representations of the human anatomy required a director who could blend medical accuracy with cinematic storytelling. Fletcher's expertise allowed him to guide the film's creative team in portraying the intricate details of the human body in a way that was both engaging and believable. The budget for Fantastic Voyage reflected the ambition of the project. Initially set at $5 million, the budget was later increased to $6 million. This increase was necessary to accommodate the elaborate sets that were essential for creating the film's stunning visual effects. A significant portion of the budget, $3 million, was allocated specifically for the construction of these sets. The filmmakers wanted to create an immersive environment that would captivate audiences and enhance the storytelling experience. Additionally, $1 million was dedicated to test footage, ensuring that the visual effects and practical elements of the film met the high standards expected for a science fiction adventure. The combination of Fletcher's medical knowledge and the substantial budget allowed Fantastic Voyage to become a memorable film that pushed the boundaries of special effects and storytelling in its time.
Oxygenation.
We've known that it exists even though we never saw it, like the structure of
The Proteus, a remarkable submarine featured in the film, was constructed as a full-size set piece measuring 42 feet long. This impressive design allowed for an immersive experience as the crew traveled inside the scientist's body. The interior of the Proteus was meticulously crafted to include all the sets seen throughout the movie, showcasing the creativity and attention to detail of the production team. To facilitate filming, entire sections of the Proteus were designed to be pulled apart, granting easy access for cameras to capture the action from various angles. This innovative approach not only enhanced the visual storytelling, but also allowed for dynamic shots that brought the audience into the heart of the adventure. In addition to the full-size submarine, miniature versions were also created, including a 5-foot model used for scenes depicting the human body. This combination of full-scale and miniature sets played a crucial role in achieving the film's groundbreaking visual effects, making the journey inside the human body both thrilling and believable. The design and construction of the Proteus submarine remain a testament to the ingenuity of the filmmakers and their commitment to creating a captivating cinematic experience. The heart and brain sets for Fantastic Voyage were impressive creations that filled an entire soundstage on the Fox lot. These sets were specifically designed to accommodate the 5-foot miniature Proteus, the tiny submarine that would journey through the human body in the film. The attention to detail in the construction of these sets was critical for achieving the film's unique visual style. To enhance the illusion of being inside a living organism, the filmmakers used a dry-for-wet technique. This method involves simulating underwater conditions without actual water. Floating blob-shaped elements were introduced into the scenes to represent blood cells, adding a sense of realism to the microscopic adventure. These innovative special effects were groundbreaking for their time, helping to create a captivating and immersive experience for the audience. The visual effects team worked tirelessly to ensure that every detail contributed to the story, making the viewers feel as if they were truly inside a human body. The combination of practical effects and creative filming techniques allowed Fantastic Voyage to stand out as a classic in the science fiction genre. The film not only entertained, but also pushed the boundaries of what could be achieved in cinematic storytelling.
Vessel like an artery. There must be something wrong with your controls.
No, it's a current. It's too strong. I can't seem to break out of it.
In the making of the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, miniature models played a crucial role in bringing the story to life. A smaller 18-inch model of the submarine Proteus was specifically crafted for scenes where the vessel burst through an arterial wall. This model allowed filmmakers to create dramatic and visually striking moments that conveyed the excitement of the journey inside the human body. Additionally, an even smaller version, just a few inches long, was designed for the miniaturization sequence. This tiny model helped illustrate the process of shrinking the submarine and its crew down to a microscopic size, which is central to the film's plot. The use of these miniature models demonstrated the creativity and ingenuity of the filmmakers, allowing them to depict complex scientific concepts in a way that was both entertaining and visually engaging. Through careful craftsmanship and attention to detail, these models contributed significantly to the film's overall impact and its legacy in the science fiction genre.
Report no movement of the
To create the swimming scenes featuring the crew outside the sub in the movie Fantastic Voyage, filmmakers employed innovative techniques to achieve a sense of realism. The scenes were shot on dry sound stages, where actors were suspended from wires to mimic the sensation of swimming. This method allowed for greater control over the movements of the actors, giving the illusion of weightlessness. To prevent reflections from the wires, they were washed in acid, ensuring that they would be less visible on camera. This meticulous attention to detail helped to immerse the audience in the underwater adventure. Furthermore, to enhance the feeling of swimming through a resisting medium, the filmmakers overcranked the camera. This technique involved doubling the normal film rate, which resulted in the actors' movements appearing in slow motion. By doing so, the filmmakers created a visual effect that suggested the crew was navigating through a thick, fluid environment, rather than simply moving through air. The combination of these techniques contributed significantly to the film's unique aesthetic, making the underwater scenes both captivating and memorable.
With a hypodermic.
How will you know where the sub is at any particular moment?
The filming locations for Fantastic Voyage played a significant role in shaping the film's unique atmosphere. The spacious corridors of the secret CMD medical facility were filmed in the lower and upper concourses of the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. This location provided a vast and sterile environment that effectively conveyed the high-tech and secretive nature of the medical facility where the film's story unfolds. The arena's architecture, with its expansive spaces and clean lines, helped create a believable backdrop for the groundbreaking concept of shrinking a crew and sending them inside a human body. Interestingly, this same arena was also used for exterior shots in the 1973 film Soylent Green, linking two iconic films through their shared use of this versatile location. The choice of the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena demonstrates how filmmakers can creatively utilize existing structures to enhance storytelling and visual impact. The corridors, filled with tension and anticipation, contributed to the film's overall sense of adventure and intrigue.
Dr. Duval will attempt to dissolve the clot with a laser beam.
After the iconic 20th Century Fox logo, the original prologue of Fantastic Voyage sets the stage for an extraordinary adventure that promises to take audiences to places previously unexplored. It hints at the excitement of the upcoming moon landing, a monumental event in human history, and draws parallels to the film's own groundbreaking concept. This prologue effectively captures the imagination by suggesting that the film will transport viewers into the very depths of the human body, a realm that is both familiar and yet entirely alien. The prologue reflects the spirit of the 1960s, a time when scientific advancements were rapidly changing the world. With space exploration on the horizon, the film taps into the public's fascination with the unknown, suggesting that just as astronauts would soon venture into outer space, the characters in Fantastic Voyage would embark on a journey into the microscopic universe within. The film's premise revolves around a team of scientists miniaturized and injected into a human body, where they face numerous challenges and dangers. This imaginative journey not only serves as a thrilling narrative, but also embodies the era's optimism about science and technology. The prologue's reference to the moon landing further emphasizes the film's ambition to push boundaries and explore uncharted territories, both literally and metaphorically. Audiences were invited to witness a cinematic experience that combined adventure, science fiction, and a sense of wonder, making it a memorable and impactful film of its time.
From left to right, and here's your check.
All right, Dr. Duval and I'll just check over the chart.
Fine.
The film's special effects were a significant aspect of Fantastic Voyage, which was released in 1966. For its time, the effects were generally well received and represented a bold attempt to visualize the concept of shrinking a crew to microscopic size and navigating through the human body. Audiences were captivated by the imaginative sequences that showcased the journey through arteries, cells, and other biological structures. However, not all elements of the special effects were met with praise. Certain components, such as the scanners used by the characters, appeared less convincing and were often described as dinky devices resembling plastic radar tools. This particular detail led to moments of laughter among viewers, as the technology did not quite match the ambitious vision of the film. Despite these criticisms, the overall creative approach to the special effects contributed to the film's charm and left a lasting impression on the science fiction genre. The film's blend of adventure and science fiction, paired with its innovative effects, made it a memorable experience for audiences, even if some aspects felt dated or humorous by today's standards. The unique premise and visual storytelling pushed the boundaries of what was possible in cinema at the time, paving the way for future explorations of similar themes in film. In the scene where crew members remove attacking antibodies from Raquel Welch, the director faced a challenge with the initial approach. Actors were given the freedom to grab at their co-star as they pleased, which led to footage that was ultimately unusable. This lack of choreography resulted in a chaotic and unconvincing representation of the medical procedure intended to save her character. Recognizing the need for improvement, the director decided to take a different approach. He choreographed the scene meticulously, ensuring that the actions of the actors were appropriate and visually coherent. This careful planning allowed for a more believable and engaging sequence, enhancing the film's overall impact. The scene became a memorable moment in Fantastic Voyage, showcasing not only the film's innovative special effects, but also the importance of direction and choreography in creating compelling cinematic moments. The final result highlighted the teamwork and creativity involved in making such a unique science fiction film.
I'll get the other.
Fine.
You ready?
Fantastic Voyage, directed by Richard Fleischer and released in 1966, is a noteworthy entry in the science fiction genre that has captivated audiences with its imaginative premise and groundbreaking visual effects. The film revolves around a brilliant scientist who becomes a victim of an assassination attempt, leaving him in dire need of a life-saving procedure to remove a blood clot from his brain. In a daring and revolutionary approach, a team of American medical professionals is miniaturized to microscopic size and injected into the scientist's body via his jugular vein. Their mission is to navigate through the complex and often treacherous landscape of the human body, passing through the lungs, heart, and ultimately reaching the brain to perform the crucial surgery. The film's narrative is compelling, blending elements of adventure and suspense as the crew faces not only the challenges of navigating the body's intricate systems, but also the threat posed by a saboteur on board the submarine. This internal conflict adds a layer of tension that elevates the stakes of their mission, creating a gripping experience for viewers. While some critiques have noted that the plot may come across as simplistic or formulaic, others appreciate the film's straightforward approach, which allows the audience to focus on the visual spectacle and the innovative concept of exploring the human body from within. Visually, Fantastic Voyage was groundbreaking for its time, earning an Academy Award for its special effects. Although modern audiences may find these effects dated or even amusing, it is essential to recognize the context in which they were created. The film was produced in an era long before the advent of computer-generated imagery, relying instead on practical effects and imaginative set designs to bring its vision to life. The creativity involved in creating the miniature submarine and the various environments within the human body is commendable, showcasing the ingenuity of the filmmakers. The performances in the film also warrant attention. Raquel Welch, in particular, garnered acclaim for her role, bringing both beauty and strength to her character. Stephen Boyd and the supporting cast contribute to the film's overall appeal, providing a sense of camaraderie and urgency that enhances the narrative. While some viewers may feel that the character development is somewhat lacking, others argue that the focus on the mission and the visual experience compensates for this shortcoming. However, not all critiques are wholly positive. Some viewers feel that the film's pacing can be uneven, with certain segments dragging on while others rush through critical moments. This inconsistency can detract from the overall enjoyment for some, leading to a mixed reception regarding the film's flow. Additionally, while the film's scientific concepts are intriguing, there are moments where the science takes a backseat to the adventure, leaving some audiences wanting a more thorough exploration of the medical aspects involved. In conclusion, Fantastic Voyage remains a significant piece of cinema history, celebrated for its imaginative storytelling and pioneering visual effects. While it may not resonate with every viewer, its unique premise and the boldness of its execution continue to inspire discussions about the intersection of science fiction and medical exploration. The film encapsulates the spirit of its time, reflecting both the fascination with science and the possibilities of human ingenuity. Whether appreciated for its artistic merits or critiqued for its narrative choices, Fantastic Voyage undoubtedly holds a special place in the pantheon of classic science fiction films.
What's our speed?
15 knots.
You should reach the main branching artery in 2 minutes.
As we leave the thrilling world of Fantastic Voyage behind, prepare to dive deeper into the lives of the remarkable cast who brought this cinematic adventure to life. What happened to these talented actors once the credits rolled? Did they continue to explore new horizons in Hollywood, or did they take unexpected paths? From the charismatic lead who captured hearts to the brilliant minds behind the scenes, each story is filled with twists and turns that reflect their journeys beyond this iconic film. You may be surprised to learn about the challenges they faced, the triumphs they achieved, and how their experiences shaped their futures. This bonus segment will unveil the hidden chapters of their lives, revealing the legacies they left behind and the impact they had on the industry. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating stories that lie just beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. James Brolin played the role of a technician in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage. His character was essential in the mission to shrink a submarine and its crew to microscopic size, enabling them to navigate the human body. Brolin's performance added a layer of authenticity and tension to the film, showcasing his ability to blend intelligence with a sense of urgency. This role marked one of his early appearances in a major motion picture, setting the stage for a diverse and prolific career. After Fantastic Voyage, Brolin faced both triumphs and challenges. He became a familiar face on television, notably in the series Marcus Welby, MD, which earned him an Emmy Award. However, his personal life was fraught with difficulties. He experienced a tumultuous marriage to actress Jan Smithers, which ended in divorce. Brolin also battled with substance abuse, a struggle that haunted him for years. Despite these hardships, he found stability in later years, marrying actress Barbra Streisand in 1998, which brought renewed public interest and a sense of calm to his life. As of the latest updates, Brolin continues to work in the industry, taking on various roles and maintaining a presence in Hollywood. He remains a respected figure, known for his resilience and ability to overcome personal demons.
12 minutes left.
William Redfield portrayed Captain Bill Owens in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, a role that showcased his ability to convey authority and vulnerability in a high-stakes scenario. As the leader of a miniature submarine crew, tasked with a dangerous mission inside a human body, Redfield's performance was marked by a blend of determination and introspection, capturing the weight of responsibility. Following the film, Redfield's career continued with notable appearances in television and theater, including roles in The Twilight Zone and the Broadway production of The Odd Couple. However, his life was not without turmoil. Redfield struggled with personal demons, including battles with depression that led to a retreat from the public eye. His relationships were often tumultuous, and he faced financial difficulties that plagued him later in life. In the 1970s, he was involved in a controversial incident regarding his outspoken views on the entertainment industry, which led to a temporary decline in his career. The last known information about Redfield indicates he passed away in 1976, leaving behind a legacy marked by both artistic achievement and personal struggles. His story remains a poignant reminder of the complexities of life in the spotlight.
In the briefing, this craft could never stand the turbulence.
Yes, it would be 100 times worse than the world.
Barry Coe played the role of communications aide in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage. His character was integral to the mission, facilitating communication between the miniaturized crew and their support team outside the human body. Coe's performance added a layer of tension and urgency, crucial for a film revolving around a life or death scenario. After the film's release, Coe's career took a darker turn. He faced challenges in finding consistent roles, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. His personal life was marked by struggles, including a high-profile marriage that ended in a bitter divorce. Coe also faced financial difficulties, which led to rumors of scandal and turmoil within his family. In the 1980s, Coe attempted a comeback, but was often overshadowed by younger actors. He became reclusive, and details about his later years are scarce. The last known information about him suggests he lived away from the public eye, grappling with the shadows of his past. His story remains a haunting reminder of the fleeting nature of fame.
Out of it. That's why I don't want to put any extra strain on the connections by running unnecessary tests.
Dr. DeVal, I insist.
In the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, Donald Pleasence portrayed Dr. Michaels, a brilliant scientist who plays a crucial role in a daring mission to save a life. His character is marked by a sense of urgency and tension, reflecting the high stakes of the narrative. Pleasence's performance brought depth to the role, capturing the character's intelligence and vulnerability amidst the chaos of being miniaturized and injected into a human body. Pleasence's career was diverse, spanning over 5 decades, with notable roles in horror films and dramas. He gained fame for his work in the Halloween series, where he played Dr. Loomis, a character haunted by the actions of the masked killer, Michael Myers. However, Pleasence's life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a difficult childhood marked by the loss of his father, who died in World War I. His struggles with alcoholism were well documented, impacting both his personal life and career. In his later years, Pleasence continued to act, but the toll of his battles became apparent. He passed away in 1995, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a haunting presence in film. His last known role was in the 1994 film Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers. The darkness in his roles often mirrored the shadows of his own life, making him a compelling figure in cinematic history.
They're about to stop the heart!
Arthur Kennedy's portrayal of Dr. Duvall in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage is a haunting reflection of his talent. In this role, he brought a sense of urgency and gravitas as a scientist tasked with a perilous mission inside a human body. His performance captured the tension of the unknown and the fragility of life, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotion in high-stakes situations. Kennedy's career spanned several decades, marked by both acclaim and personal struggle. He was nominated for multiple Academy Awards, but faced challenges with typecasting and the pressures of fame. Behind the scenes, he battled alcoholism, which impacted his relationships and career trajectory. His marriage to actress Ellen H. Kennedy ended in divorce, a painful chapter that left scars on his personal life. In later years, he continued to work in film and television, but the darkness of his past loomed large. He struggled with health issues and faded from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quieter life until his passing in 1990, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a reminder of the shadows that can accompany success.
But we're running out of time.
Edmund O'Brien portrayed General Carter in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, a role that showcased his ability to balance authority with vulnerability. Carter is a military leader tasked with overseeing a risky mission inside a human body. O'Brien's performance added depth, reflecting both the weight of responsibility and the fear of failure. His character's struggles mirrored O'Brien's own challenges in life, as he faced personal demons off-screen. O'Brien's career began in the 1940s, earning acclaim for roles in films like The Killers and DOA. However, his life was marred by hardships. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his personal relationships and professional opportunities. His marriage to actress Olga San Juan ended in divorce, and he faced financial difficulties later in life. Despite these challenges, O'Brien continued to work in film and television, earning an Academy Award for his role in The Barefoot Contessa. In his later years, O'Brien dealt with health issues, including a battle with dementia. He passed away in 1985, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. His final years remain a testament to the struggles many face, even those who shine on screen.
The corpuscles will swarm to destroy it, as they would any other invader.
Arthur O'Connell portrayed Colonel Donald Reed in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, a role that showcased his ability to convey authority and tension in a high-stakes environment. His character was pivotal in guiding the audience through the film's intricate narrative, balancing the weight of scientific responsibility with the urgency of the mission. O'Connell's performance drew on his extensive background in theater and film, allowing him to bring depth to a character caught in a surreal and dangerous situation. After Fantastic Voyage, O'Connell's career continued with notable performances in both film and television, including roles in The Great Race and the TV series The Twilight Zone. However, his personal life was marked by challenges. O'Connell faced struggles with alcoholism, which impacted his relationships and career trajectory. He experienced a tumultuous marriage, leading to a divorce that left him grappling with loneliness and regret. Despite these hardships, he remained active in acting until the late 1980s. In his later years, O'Connell lived a quieter life, largely away from the Hollywood spotlight. He passed away in 1998, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a complex personal history that reflected both the triumphs and tribulations of a life in the arts. His journey serves as a reminder of the darker realities that can accompany a life in the public eye.
Until after we're refueled.
I can't imagine how it possibly could have happened. I distinctly remember fastening.
James Doohan portrayed Dr. Sawyer in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, a role that showcased his ability to blend scientific intellect with a touch of humanity. As a key member of the miniature crew tasked with saving a diplomat, Doohan's performance added depth to a film that explored the boundaries of science and human emotion. His character was not just a scientist. He embodied the tension and urgency of the mission, navigating the dangers within the human body. After Fantastic Voyage, Doohan's career soared with his iconic role as Montgomery Scotty Scott in Star Trek. However, his life was marked by personal struggles. Doohan faced significant challenges, including the loss of his right middle finger during World War II, which he often hid from the public. His marriage to his first wife, whom he divorced in 1964, was tumultuous, leading to a complicated relationship with his children. Later he married again, but that union also faced difficulties. In his later years, Doohan battled health issues, including pneumonia and Alzheimer's disease. He also faced financial troubles, which led him to sell memorabilia and appear at conventions to support himself. His legacy remains intertwined with both the joy he brought to fans and the shadows of his personal hardships. As of his passing in 2005, Doohan's life story reflects the complexities of fame, loss, and resilience.
Run on a microscopic particle.
Well, they can't produce nuclear fuel. But once the reactor's been miniaturized, along with the sub...
Stephen Boyd's portrayal of Grant in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage stands out as a complex character caught in a life-or-death mission. Boyd's Grant is a skilled scientist who embodies both intelligence and vulnerability, navigating the treacherous waters of a miniaturized world. His performance captures the tension and urgency of the narrative, making his character's fate deeply engaging for viewers. After Fantastic Voyage, Boyd's career experienced a downturn. He faced typecasting and struggled to find substantial roles, leading to a series of less memorable films. Personal hardships plagued him as well. Boyd battled with alcoholism, which affected his health and relationships. His tumultuous life included a brief marriage to actress Marilyn Hanold, which ended in divorce. Boyd also faced financial difficulties and struggled with the pressures of fame. In the later years of his life, Boyd lived in relative obscurity, battling the demons of his past. He died in 1977 from a heart attack at the age of 45, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and tragedy. His final years remain shrouded in mystery, with little information surfacing about his activities before his untimely death.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay. Mr. Grant, tell them the Proteus is on power.
Raquel Welch portrayed Cora in the 1966 film Fantastic Voyage, a role that showcased her beauty and talent in a science fiction narrative. Cora, a vital member of a team shrunk to microscopic size, was both strong and resourceful, reflecting the era's fascination with female characters who were not just eye candy but also integral to the plot. This role marked a significant point in Welch's career, establishing her as a leading actress in Hollywood. After Fantastic Voyage, Welch faced challenges in maintaining her stardom. The 1970s brought a series of ups and downs with films that often failed to match her earlier success. Despite this, she became an icon, known for her striking looks and fierce independence. Welch's personal life was tumultuous. She endured 3 marriages, each ending in divorce, and faced public scrutiny over her relationships. In the late 1980s, she battled a difficult period marked by the loss of her mother and struggles with self-image. In recent years, Welch has remained largely out of the public eye, focusing on her family and personal projects. As of 2023, she has not made significant public appearances, leading to speculation about her health and well-being. Despite her absence, Raquel Welch's legacy as a trailblazer in film and her complex life story continue to intrigue fans and historians alike.
Which comes from God is infinite.
Yes, but our time isn't. If my calculations are correct.
As we wrap up our journey through the fascinating world of Fantastic Voyage, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia for this groundbreaking film. Released in 1966, it took audiences on an incredible adventure inside the human body, showcasing stunning special effects and imaginative storytelling. The cast, including Raquel Welch and Donald Pleasence, not only brought their characters to life, but also saw their careers take exciting turns after this film. Raquel became a symbol of beauty and talent, while Donald Pleasence's role further solidified his status as a versatile actor. Did you watch this movie in your childhood? What memories does it bring back for you? Perhaps it sparked your interest in science or inspired dreams of adventure. We would love to hear your stories. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Let's celebrate the magic of Fantastic Voyage together.
Miles long.
Dr. DeVal.